And welcome back to the classes by Mrs. Monisha Natpal. We are back with the topic area based on triangles. Today we are going to solve sums on the topic. The first sum on board, it says the base of a triangle is 42 centimeter, its height is 25 centimeter, and you are asked to find the area. Okay, so base and height given. So for that we had already studied for a triangle whose base and height was given half into base into altitude. Okay, so using this formula directly in this sum, so area would be half into base into height, that is half into base is 42, height is 25, this much centimeter square. So this is 21, so 25 into 21, it is 525 centimeter square. So this is the area of the triangle that has been asked, 525 centimeter square. This is the first solution. Now the second solution is the area is given to you in this problem. You are given the area in this problem and the base is also given to you in this problem. You have to find the height. So we have the formula half into base into height as the area. So if we are asked to find the height, the formula would become h is equal to 2 times area by base. Get the 2 multiplied over there with the area and divide by the base. So you are making h as the subject. So making the formula for h is 2 times area by base. Similarly, if you are asked to find the base and area and height is given, so 2 times the area by height. These would be the formulae for finding the base and the height of a triangle whose area is given, and if base is given, height could be found out by this, and if height is given, then base could be found out by this. So here we are asked to find the height, so we'll be using this formula. So second sum, height is equal to 2 times area by base. So 2 times area is how much? 72 by base is 16. So this is, that is 9 centimeter. So this is the height. Here in this case it was 525 centimeter square and here it is 9 centimeter. One thing students keep in mind, that whenever you are finding area or base or height, whatever it is, if it's area, it should be in the same unit square, and the other two, that is height and base, should be in the same units. Okay, so if it's, these two are in centimeter, this is in centimeter square. If any one of them is in other unit, so make sure you convert both of them to the same units when you are doing the sum. Alright. So these two sums are done. Now coming to the next sum. The next sum says that the legs of a right triangle means a right angle triangle. The legs of a right triangle are in the ratio 3:4 and its area is 1014. So you are asked to find out the legs. So the legs are in ratio form given to you. So let us assume that let the legs be 3x, because the area is in centimeter square. So the legs will be in centimeter. Let the legs be 3x centimeter and 4x centimeter. Alright. So we know that for right angle triangle, area is half into product of legs. This is the formula. That means half into product of legs, that is 3x into 4x. That is the product of the legs, 3x and 4x is equal to 1014. So that means if I cancel, this is 2. 3 2s are 6. 6x square is equal to 1014. So x square will be 1014 by 6. So 1014 by 6 is, you cancel this out, 6 1s are 6, 41. 41 means 6 3s are 6 6s are 36 and 54, that is 6 9s are 54. Alright, so let us cross check once. 1014 by 6, yeah, 169. So that means your x square is 169. So x would be square root of 169. That is equal to 13. Now square root of 169, when you do, it is actually plus minus 13. plus 13 or minus 13. But because if we take x as negative, then the legs would become negative. Lengths cannot be negative. So x square, if we take x negative, then the length would become x, for minus 13 it will become minus 39. So that is not possible. Like the lengths cannot be negative. So that value, that is minus 13, is rejected. We are not taking that. So we will be concerned only with the positive value. So x is equal to 13 we got. So legs will be 3x, that is equal to 39 centimeter, and 4x, that is equal to 4 into 13, that is your 52 centimeter. Alright. So here we get the two answers, that is for the values of the legs of the right angle triangle. They are 39 centimeter and 52 centimeter. Alright. I hope the sums are clear to you. Alright. Okay, the next sum on board. The sum says the sides of a triangle are 42 centimeter, 34 centimeter and 20 centimeter. You have to calculate its area. That's not the end. Length of the height on the longest side. So here two sums have been clubbed together. First is to find the area. This is the first question. Second question is the height corresponding to the longest side. So first three sides are given. We can use our Heron's formula in order to get the area of the triangle. So your semi-perimeter will be half into 42 plus 34 plus 20 centimeter. So 42, 34 and 20. 96. So 96 by 2 is 48. This is your 48 centimeter. This is your semi-perimeter. Next, coming to the area. Area is square root of s into s minus a, s minus b, s minus c. So here in this case you can take your a as 42 cm, b as 34 cm and c as 20 cm. Because semi-perimeter is equal to half of a plus b plus c. I'm writing the formulas by the side. Okay. So this becomes square root of 48 into 48 minus 42, 48 minus 34 and 48 minus 40. This one centimeter square. Alright. So now this is 48 into 48 minus 42 is 6. 48 minus 34 is your 14. And 48 minus 40 is 8 centimeter square. Now to find out the square root, you need not find the product of this and then find the prime factorization. If you want, you can do that, but I would suggest, see, split 48 in such a way that you get another pair over here. So I can write it as 8 into 6. Why I wrote 8 into 6? Because there is already a 6 over here. So I can pair them out together. Then we can write this 14, we can write it as 70. This is 48 minus, this was 20. So this becomes 28. Okay. So this 14 we can write as 2 into 7. Okay. And because there is a 7 over here, I can write it as 7 into 4. So this way your work becomes faster. So you see we have two 6's over here. So 6 square. 2 7's over here. 7 square. And you can see 4 2's are 8 and another 8. So 8 square. So see, your work becomes very faster over here. Otherwise you would have to multiply, then prime factorize and get the square root. So this will make my work easier. So this is 6 into 7 into 8 centimeter square. 6 7's are 42. So 42 into 8. 336. 4 to 8 to 16, carry 1. But yes, so 336 centimeter square. So this is the area that we have got already. So the first answer question is to find area. So we got it as 336 centimeter square. So the first part is obtained. Now this doesn't end the question. The question has another tail to it. And what is it? The length of the height on the longest side. So out of these three, the longest side is this, that is 42 centimeter. So when height, the question of height comes into the scenario, so this is actually referring to this. If this is the height, base, find the height corresponding to this, the length of the height on the longest side. So on the longest side, to find the height. So we'll use which formula here? Half into base into height. So just now I've told you heights formula in this video only, 2 times area by base. So if we consider the longest side as the base, okay, so 2 times area means 2 into 336 by the base. We are considering the longest side as the base. What is the base? 42. Alright, so if you cancel this out, we get 21. If you cancel 336 divided by 21, ones are 21, 126, 16s are 6, 12. So 16, that is your 16 centimeter. This is the second answer. Length of the height is 16 centimeter. So I hope the sum is clear. Now this could have been find the length of the height corresponding to the shortest side or the smallest side. The shortest side will be 20. So here the question remains the same, just the base changes. From 42 it becomes 20, and then the corresponding altitude you have to get. Okay. So as I told you in the very first video of this lesson, that whichever base you consider, the corresponding altitude you have to consider. Okay, so for 3 different bases you will get 3 different altitudes, but what remains the same is the area. Okay, whatever be the base and the corresponding altitude, your area remains unchanged. What is area? Area is the space that is enclosed within the boundary. So that doesn't change. Okay, so the different ways of representing the area will change depending on the base and the corresponding altitude, but the area, that is the space inside the boundary, that remains the same. So using that we got our answer, that is the area of the triangle is your 336 centimeter square, whereas the corresponding altitude or height on the longest side becomes 16 centimeter. So I hope this sum is clear. So with this sum we come to the end of today's class. I hope the sums that have been done today is clear to you. We'll meet up soon in the next class with something new. Till then, I would request everyone, if you really like the classes, please do like the channel. If you want to share your doubts with me and your feedback, you're most welcome. The comment section is there for you. And don't forget to subscribe the channel and share the channel. Meet you very soon in the next video. Till then, bye.